job. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to APN's Mukbang. I actually don't have a name for this yet, so we'll figure it out as we go along. So today I'm eating Banh Xeo, which is, I guess what you would say like a Vietnamese crepe. Inside has mung bean. It doesn't look so good, but it is really good. Mung bean, shrimp, pork, green onions, and onions. And then in the batter is coconut milk and turmeric. That's what makes it yellow. Here we have banh tôm, which is battered fried sweet potato with shrimp. And then we have basically this, but smaller. It's called banh cock. And get your mind on the gutter. It's K-H-O-T, not C-O-C-K, okay? Even though it is fun to say. And then with that, you eat it with fish sauce with like sugar and water and stuff. It's actually really good. It's not too fishy, it's sweet. And then we have lettuce, perilla, which is this purple one, lettuce, mint, and then one that I fucking can't stand is fish mint. It smells like fish. It's so gross. Ugh. Anyways, welcome back to my channel, guys. This is my second episode. I am so, oh, and I have my juice box. Costco/Kirkland, please sponsor me. I go through so many of these. All right, time to eat. What should I eat first? I think I'm gonna eat Banh Xeo first. Oh, speaking of Costco, what is going on? Everyone's like lining up to buy water. Is the world ending and I don't know what, and I haven't gotten the news or something? Like, my mom woke me up 2 days ago and she was like, hey, you need to go buy water at Costco. And I was just like, why? I don't understand. What's going on? Is the world ending? And if the world's ending, why do I need to buy water? Tap water is more filtered and more regulated than bottled water. I don't know if you guys know that, but you guys should just turn on the tap and just drink that. So everyone's freaking out about coronavirus. Imagine I get it and like I'm on camera, like talking about it, how like it's not a big deal. That would be, play this at my funeral. I think that'd be funny. I don't understand. Why would you need to go stock up on water and stuff? It's like, is everything gonna shut down? No, right? Do you think everything's gonna shut down?
No, just drink ocean water.
Yeah, okay, no, but, so yummy. So I got into a car accident lately. Last week. I ran a red and I hit 2 people. Completely my fault. I don't know if I should be on camera admitting fault anyways. So yeah, now I'm carless. I was so tired from work the day before. I wasn't texting and driving, I swear to God. It was worse. I was applying lotion on my dry ass hands and I had zoned out and I completely forgot I was driving. By the time I came to, I was in the middle of the intersection and I hit 2 cars. One spun out and then I hit the second one. Luckily for me, everyone was super nice, but I mean, what do you pay insurance for if you're not gonna hit a couple people sometimes, you know? So that's what's been going on in my life right now. Luckily, I don't have anything booked yet. Well, I mean, I'm booked up this next week for photo shoots and stuff, so I need to get a car before then because right now I am like carless. So that sucks. Yeah. This is so good. I haven't had dinner yet and I'm actually so hungry. So this fish mint is so gross. Oh, Asian people love it though. I kid you not, it smells fishy and it tastes like fish. Like, how is that even possible for a plant? So I'm just gonna put that over there. Actually, no. I hate it so much, I'm putting it in the trash. Gross. Do you wanna eat with me?
No.
This is so yummy, I'm so hungry. What do I wanna try next? Do I look cute? It's just so good. What I love about Vietnamese food is that even when you're eating fried foods, lots of herbs and fresh produce accompanies it, so it's not so heavy. So it's always nice. Oh, you know what mukbang I want to do? I want to do a Jollibee one.
Ooh.
That'd be awesome. I just want to dip the chicken into the gravy. But anyways, that's just me being a fat ass. What background are we gonna put for this? Where's my producer? He's abandoned me. What background should I use for this? What was the background that we used for the first one? Oh really? Did it look crazy? I'm so excited. And now I'm eating the cock. Yummy. Can they see it? Does it go like this? So throughout Vietnam, this pretty much is consistent, but the shape changes. In Saigon, when I had it, if you thought this was big, the one in Saigon was like this big. And then as you're like going north, it gets smaller and smaller, which is so weird. But it's like super crispy and stuff. And I think like an hour outside of Saigon is this place called Vung Tau, and that's where Banh Xeo originated. It's kind of different from this. The batter's a little bit different, and you eat it with papaya salad. That was cool. But this I haven't had over there. Oh, and the place I bought it at this place, all the Mexican servers, they speak Vietnamese. It's such a trip. They've been there forever, one, and I think the owner taught them Vietnamese because they actually have full-on conversations. It's like this straight-up Mexican guy. So cool. Food knows no boundaries. No borders. So the day I got into my accident, I had all these things that I needed to do. Literally, I was going to pay for my registration, and I was going to go renew my gym membership and all that stuff. And then literally, as I started my day, I got into an accident. So I was like, I say goodbye to all those. And we were supposed to go to Orlando. I wanted to go to Universal Studios today. Today was supposed to be the day, but it's okay. Life comes at you fast. Shit happens. So this week, I am styling the actress from this new Netflix show called Lock and Key. I haven't seen it yet, but the ads are like all over Netflix. So I'm like styling the mom or something. And then on Sunday, I'm doing a book cover for these two twins who wrote on like Fox's Empire. So that should be fun. So I definitely need a car. My profession has me going back and forth to LA basically every other day. And I would like something gas efficient, but also I don't want to spend too much because I need like a beater car because I'm constantly driving and I don't want to put miles on a new car. Or what I was thinking is that I could save the money from my accident, not buy a car, and go to Paris. Also, I'm very bad with money, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll go to Paris. I wonder how cheap flights are, you know, with the whole coronavirus thing. I keep hearing like they keep like shutting out. They're shutting out down flights to and from Asia, like Japan and such, and there's like no flights going in and out of China, but it's just like, the flu kills more people every year. I don't get it. Why are people so afraid? Wash your damn hands, people. Cough into your sleeve. Are we that disgusting as human beings? It's like we're just getting each other, everyone's sick, you know? And what about the Olympics? The Olympics are this summer in Tokyo. What's gonna happen? That sucks. You know how long it takes to prepare for the Olympics? It's like over 10 years. That's why they announce it so early in advance and what city it's going to be in. And so the city takes precaution and preparation into hosting the Olympics because it's like this, the whole world's involved. And then now it's like they're scared about the coronavirus. I mean, stop being so dramatic, people. It's just the flu. But also watch, I'm going to die from it. So play this at my funeral if I do catch it because that'd be so funny. I was in Japan 3 weeks ago. I think, no, a month ago now. I was in Asia actually a month ago when the whole epidemic or the pandemic was like really catching momentum. And I felt like nobody over there cared. It was mostly what I was hearing from it was from friends back in the state, and they're saying, hey, you need to be careful. But I'm like, dude, I'm living my best life over here. Nobody's even giving a damn. You know, you're just wearing masks and stuff. So I wonder how it is over there now. Like, I don't want to sound ignorant or anything, but I really think people are just taking it out of like context and making such a big deal. This is delicious. I can't wait for you guys to try it. What else has been going on? What have I been up to? This is so good. So you just like roll each one in lettuce and mint and stuff, and you just dip it in the fish sauce. You're basically making your own little wrap. I mean, it's so healthy, right? All this fried stuff cancels out with all the fresh lettuce I'm eating. Or in my mind, that's how it works. Am I lit up beautifully?
Yes.
Am I oily?
Beautiful.
For the next video, I need you to get me the HD powder.
Got it.
Thank you.
Get a sparkle.
Maybe a little highlighter under there. So was the demo cool?
Yeah, it really was.
How many hours is it? That's it? So the new Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming out and they released the demo, yesterday? Oh my god, the remake looks so fucking amazing. Literally, that was like my childhood, playing with one of my like really good friends when we were younger, and that's all we would do. And we'd reenact scenes and we would just keep playing it until like literally so late into the night we would get into so much trouble. But Final Fantasy, like quintessential Asian childhood. I'm so excited for the new remake. It looks beautiful. I haven't been to Disneyland yet, and I want to go to Rise of the Resistance, so I'm trying to wake up early tomorrow to get tickets. How it works is, you get to the park when it opens, you have to open the app, and then you have to wait in this queue that will, I think, shoots out tickets when you log in to the app. So there's that whole process, like, it's like, you can't just walk onto the fucking ride. I don't understand why they're doing this, but I guess they kind of want everyone to experience it fairly. So in order to go on the ride, you have to get there at 7 a.m. Park doesn't open till 8. You get into the park, because that's when they scan your ticket, and then you open up the app, and then once the app knows that you're in the park, you can start waiting in line to get on the ride, which is so crazy, but I hear it's such a crazy experience. So I'm very excited. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow. Is my hat okay? Okay.
That's good.
There you go. What else? This is so nasty. I can smell it. Ugh. Why? Tina, do you eat this stuff?
No,
Okay.
I don't eat any of that.
You don't eat any vegetables?
No.
That's why you're so backed up. You need to eat your greens, people. Fiber. You need to be regular and poop every day. Days where I don't poop, I freak out so hard. I'm like, I didn't poop today. What's going on? Am I dying? I went to the casino on Saturday. Lost 300 bucks. I was trying to make some money for a car. The Filipino lady next to me who's playing the slot machines won 7 grand. And then some lady behind her won 5 grand. So I'm like, this is fucking rigged. Because I just lost $300. I don't understand. I think they work for the casino. Honestly, I think it's all rigged. But anyways, Pala, which is like the casino in, where is it, Escondido? No, it's in Pala.
It's in
The Pala, the casino in Pala, is like my favorite place. But they're really known for like their crab legs and stuff. But quality has definitely gone down because I was not satisfied. It's not good anymore, guys. Maybe I went on an off day, but usually I'm like just like there. We're there for like hours eating crab legs. And it just wasn't good. We were there for barely 45 minutes and then we started gambling. But I was at the casino for 8 hours. Yeah.
Long ass time, dude.
I know. They should be paying me money. And then, bye-bye, $300. Do you know how many bobas that is? Every spin, max bet is $3. That's $3 every time you fucking press the button. That's ridiculous. And people just sit there for hours, and I keep seeing them feed them money, you know? And they don't even win that much. I think they're just always waiting for that big payout, you know, which rarely ever happens. But when you see people winning, it's like, you think it could happen to you. So you're just like sitting there feeding the machine money. It's like I was feeding them like 20s at a time. And then all my money was gone. I don't understand gambling. And I don't understand how people like my parents can go for like days on end. It's like, I don't understand the fun. It's like, yeah, it's nice to win some money, but you're gonna lose it anyways because you're still sitting there, you know? That's how they get you. At $300, I could have went to Orlando, but it's fine. It's for a friend's birthday. I had a great time nonetheless. No regrets. Okay, cool. All right, I'm just keep on eating. But I'm getting full. What else can we talk about?
How was your massage today?
Really nice, but I keep reminding myself, I was like, wait, I keep electively putting myself around Chinese people. You know? All the masseuses didn't speak a lick of English. They were all Chinese. At the casino, everyone was Asian. I wore a mask, thankfully. And then I got shit from it by some lady at the table. They're like, why are you wearing a mask? You think you're gonna catch coronavirus? I'm like, yeah, my immune system is very weak and can die any day now. So I made her feel bad for a little bit. I keep going to Costco and I keep hanging out in Irvine. Yesterday I went to this hot pot place in Irvine and it's like all Chinese people, you know? My mom's calling. Dạ. Con đang ăn với bạn con mà mày cần con đón nữa sao? Con đi ăn với bạn. Bánh xèo. Nhà hàng Vâng. No, I don't like it there. Con không có thích ở đó. No. Chưa, người ta đóng cửa rồi, con mua đi ăn với to go. Con mua to go, con đi ăn ở nhà bạn con đi chỗ đó rồi. Tại sao mami con chở mami về à? Ok, 1 tiếng này con gặp mami, bye. My mom. Does it sound like I'm yelling when I speak Vietnamese?
A little bit.
Isn't that how everyone sounds though? Right? Vietnamese is not a pretty language. And I think my parents are getting older, so like hard of hearing, so I'm like constantly yelling. I remember this one time my mom was calling me when I was at the gym and I was on the treadmill screaming at her and this chick next to me was just like, and I'm like, I'm talking to my mom. You know, they're getting older, they can't hear. Do you guys still have more of the ice cream?
Yeah. Like a few boxes left.
The wave is totally over, guys. Wait, how far is Tiger Sugar from here? I wonder what time Tiger Sugar closes.
It's on rolling.
There's good food places around here, right? Good Asian food. What do you guys eat?
What other places? I don't even know. Just a few others. I think you're out.
Any more water, Tina? Note to self, bring more juice cups next time. Juice boxes. This is so yum, yum, yum in my tum, 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 tum. Yeah, I wanted to find some food places out here because by the time I bring the food, it's always cold. Thanks, lady. My assistant. What should I eat next? It has to look cool.
Are we still only doing Vietnamese food?
Yeah, there's so much Vietnamese food. There's so much Vietnamese food, you know?
Different types of food.
I can do like bún chả giò, bún thịt nướng. That's where everything's separate. Perfect. Or bánh cuốn. I love Vietnamese food. My hands are oily. I wish there was uck here. I need my spices. I should have asked for some, but I thought we were gonna be at an Asian house. Do Filipino people not eat spicy? Is everything been okay?
Venus would be gone for 2 weeks.
Oh, she left yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Everything happens for a reason, I guess. Yeah, but I've been spending money like crazy. Oh, well. I'm really bad with money. Really bad. I blame my parents. It's like you try to save, but you know, I like to do things. I like to eat things. I like nice things. No, there's so much food.
Now you want a full Banh Xeo?
I think if you guys put this in the oven, it'll be perfect. Crisp it up.
My favorite.
Yeah?
Banh Xeo's my favorite.
Yeah, your mom's is really good.
Yeah, I ask that every year for my birthday.
I am getting so full. Must power through. Need content for video. How do they do it? I don't understand how mukbangers could just keep eating. Do I have any travel plans coming up? I mean, I don't really. I really need to buy a car. It's so stressful. it's like, why isn't public transportation cooler in LA, you know? But also in my line of work, I wouldn't be able to use the bus because I'd be shipping like, I'd be lugging dresses all over town and things will definitely get lost. So, whatevs. I just want to be successful enough to have a driver. Or, this is what I want. I want, the next time I book a job, I want to put on my rider. So, when you are successful, like say an actor or whatever, and a client books you, you have a rider. And a rider says what you need to have on set. Like some people's riders are like, when I'm on set, I demand fresh fruits and fresh flowers. Or, I forget who it was like, only blue M&Ms or something, you know? So I want to be that successful where in my rider it states that I need to get picked up and dropped off from wherever I am so I don't have to drive anymore. Because there are times when I'm just like sitting hours in traffic coming from Orange County and it kills me. To get to Beverly Hills at a 9 a.m. call time, I have to leave the house in my house in Orange County at 5:30. That doesn't make any sense. I could drive to Vegas. I could be in Vegas by 9 if I left at 5:30. That doesn't make any sense to go 20, 30 miles. The traffic in LA is ridiculous. So when I get famous enough or when I become rich and successful, in my rider, they need to have me picked up and dropped off. And I also want fresh fruits and fresh flowers. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, you can dream, right? I just want to be like, it's like, if you're not dreaming big, why dream at all? Like, you know, you have to reach for the stars. So yeah. I'm tired of driving. I'm tired of driving to LA. I'm tired of driving back and forth. But I've worked it out where I was like, I've driven enough to know when's the peak times to go and when are the slow times to go. So luckily for me, I don't have to be in LA every day like at 9. Sometimes I'd have to be there at noon, so I'd leave like around 10, so it's like perfect. But when you have an early call time, like for a job or something, it really does suck. When will that happen for me? You have to keep hustling. You have to keep going. Especially coming from like being a child, a first generation, you know, immigrant, a child, you know, first one born here out of my family, you know, you have to work hard. You have to show your parents like you left something worse for something better. So, I mean, part of me is like, I need to work hard so I'm not a disappointment to my parents, like Asian guilt. But also it's like, I want to prove them wrong. It's like, I want to show them like, this is the correct path for me. You know, and they see how hard I work, but they also see how lazy I am on some days too. But it's just like, you know, you give some, you take some. You can't work hard all the time. If I'm waking up at 6 a.m. the next day, I don't have to wake up till 6 p.m. the next day, you know? Things like that. Or have like reliable assistants that I can trust and not to screw things up. But it's so hard to find good help. And I haven't been doing anything too creative lately. It's like, I want to get back into shooting. Like shooting celebrities and stuff is fun, but at the end of the day, when you style celebrity, it's their vision. It's not technically your vision anymore. It's whatever makes them feel good about themselves and what makes them feel comfortable. And, you know, it's what their brand is. They're not going to go balls to the wall crazy, you know? They're not going to do anything outside of the box because they still have an image to sell. But with like when you style models, it's like they're all about being outside the box. They're all about stepping outside their comfort zone. They're all about pushing it to the limit. And so that's why I like styling editorial versus celebrity work better. But celebrity work, 1, pays the bills, and 2, gets my names out there, you know? So it's like, am I gonna be creative but starve, or do I sell out and eat? Does it make sense? I don't know. It's like the creative conundrum. And I do love food, so I guess I will sell out. That's easy. I can talk for another 10 minutes. And it's like starting this whole mukbang thing. I'm trying to lose weight, so I don't think this is gonna work. I really need to start working out again. I've been spinning in like 3 weeks. No, in like 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, ever since I didn't spin the week before my accident, and it's been a week since my accident, so I haven't spun. And so I just feel myself getting fatter and slower, which is not a good thing because I am on the verge of death. So I just need to be more healthy. I guess this is kind of healthy, right? Look at all the vegetables I'm eating. At least I'm gonna be regular. I need to go to the gym. I need to renew my gym membership. I need to get a car. I need to do so many things. When did my life go back into shambles? I thought I had it all together. I guess not. So this is kind of gross, but on days that I would have to wake up early for work, or on days that I woke up late for work, at my old restaurant job, I would run out the door and forget to brush my teeth. So I would just chew a bunch of mint at the restaurant. That was really gross. But I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to brush my teeth because I was already running late because I woke up late. So then I would just like grab a handful of mint and pop it in my mouth and just chew and pray for the best. And nobody said anything, so I guess it worked. Mint, it's a lifesaver. Yeah, I am so full. I'm going to stop eating now, but we'll keep rolling. My eyes were really hungry. I hate when that happens. I had to call to go because this place takes kind of a while because it's like everything's like made fresh order. I was like, can I get 3 Banh Xeos? And they're like, okay, that'll be. And I'm like, no, that's not it. I want this and this. And they're like, okay. And they're, because the Vietnamese lady there, she was, okay, so every time I'm on the phone, do I sound like a woman to you? Every time I'm on the phone, they're like, ma'am. I mean, they're not wrong, but ma'am sounds old. I'm a miss. So she was just, she thought I was a woman, and then I think I can hear the tone in her voice, just like, okay, this is all for you. I was like, bitch, I'm trying to film a video, okay? So calm down. But this one time, okay, so senior year in high school, at my school, there's recruiters for the Army, right? And so they somehow get your phone number from the school, I guess, and they call you and they try to recruit you for the Army. So I had one of the recruiters call me. Like, hey, I am, whatever his name was, from the United States Army, and have you decided what you're going to do after high school? And I was like, yeah, I'm going into fashion. Like, I had known I think my junior year that I was like, oh, I wanted to go to school for fashion. I was like, this is what I'm passionate about. I'm going to school for fashion. I'm like, well, have you, and then they were saying like, oh, have you thought about how you're going to pay for school? And I'm like, we'll figure it out once we get there. He's like, well, if you join the Army, the Army will pay for you after you get out. And I'm like, I don't think the Army is right for me. Knowing how I am, hello, I'm not going to freaking join the Army. And then so they're like, well, what do you do now? And I'm like, well, at the time I was a server at Johnny Rockets. And then his tone kind of flipped. He's like, oh, you must get a lot of tips, huh? And I'm like, I do okay. Okay, that's weird. And he's like, oh, you must like be really like friendly and flirty with the customers. And I was all like, no, I'm kind of regular with them. And they're all like, okay, well, you know. He was just basically like really playful on the phone, which I was like, this is so freaking weird. And he's like, why is your middle name Philip? And I was all like, that's my dad's name. He's like, oh, okay, I guess. He's like, why is your name Andrew? That's a boy's name. And I'm like, oh my God, he was flirting me because he thought I was a woman this whole time. I'm like, I'm a guy. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You know, like, one of the other recruiters sounds like a woman on the phone too. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go now. That was a pretty low moment for me. Yeah, the Army recruiter was flirting with me because he thought I was a girl named Andrew. Yeah, right? Isn't that gross? And that's like me being 16, 17. And I was like, dude, you're a pedophile. But, you know, whatever. I guess I sound sexy. I don't think I sound like a woman, do I? I mean, my voice is kind of high-pitched, but there's also kind of that bass to it, no? Don't I have a low... No? It's just all high? It's all up here?
All up there.
Oh, God. What if I just like start? I can't even pretend. What if I started talking like this? Everyone thinks I'm a woman on the phone, which is kind of funny. I mean, listen, gender is a construct. And, you know, we're all fluid. So I guess we all have masculine and feminine traits about us. So, whatever. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today on my mukbang channel. Still, I don't think there's a name, but we'll figure it out. So right now, we're just calling it Eating with APN or APN Eats Asia. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and share it with a friend because my success is your success. Peace out, guys.